I am Ngobile Pamela. I play the character of Vanessa. Islam.
I am Jesse Suntele and I play the character of Marcus, her son. You will get there.
I'm Kabonina Tobega and I play Titi's mommy, Dineo's mom,
My name is Ben Shiba and I play the Zulu warrior.
the naked one.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Kiroshan Naidoo and I play Lloyd. He plays Fred.
Yep, so I play Tato and Dineo's father.
Hi, honey.
I'm Canada. I'm Calvin Villas and I play an English cop.
Oh,
I'm Nick Codemans and I'm one of the creators of the show.
Gareth Crocker, writer and one of the creators of the show.
Yeah. Moving on to you, Gareth. Gareth, what inspired you to create this sort of story? And then also with, Motion Story produced Netflix's first South African original, and now you're also producing Prime Video's first original as well. That's an incredible accomplishment. And how do you think that, can you also tell us how that reflects your guys' company's vision in storytelling on the international market?
Thank you. Yeah, I think our motivation was very clearly just money. Hey guys.
what? What's funny?
No, serious answer. It's interesting because we don't actually come from the formal film industry per se. I'm a novelist by trade. Nick's been working with cameras all his life, but we haven't studied film per se. So we have a very different kind of maverick approach. We're big fans of film, we've watched it, and we've grown. We started with very small stuff, and we just learned on our feet. But I think for us, it's very important that there's a lot of great South African stories that are told. They're told today. Our approach is we're going to do something fresh, something more kind of accessible to the general public, more fun, a little bit more whimsical, and but stuff with emotion as well that resonates. So our approach is to try and create interesting, fresh stuff. And we hope we found some audience.
Yeah, and to the cast, what would you guys say was the most intriguing aspect of working on Prime Video's first ever South African original? Any of you can go.
We didn't know at the time.
I was really going to pretend like...
You
want to take that again? I'm joking.
Take that.
You're going to have to ask it.
So we didn't know at the time.
No.
No,
What is it? That's what it is.
Okay, so
Which is not a bad thing.
so what is the most intriguing thing about working on the series?
Which is not a bad thing. Which for me today was what made that so intriguing. It's shooting everything. You have the script, you have the ideas from the guys, you have your own ideas, you played everything, and then you see the final product. And it's like, but wait, when? How did
Yes.
where? And
Yes.
so actually watching the final product for me was the most intriguing part.
Can I give an actual thing from the series for myself?
Yeah.
Not to crit you. That's
Yeah,
not
yeah. It sounds like mine was not the actual thing.
what I'm doing. For me, it was like I really like my character because he is the comic relief, but the way Gareth wrote him is that he goes through quite a nice journey. Like I get to be really funny, but at the same time really deal with some harsh things in life, which I really liked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so now the next question can be for Ngobile, Kabonina and Ben. The series showcases various cultural and geographical landscapes that we saw tonight, and I'm looking forward to seeing more tomorrow and of course next week. How do you guys feel this celebrates, diversity in the African storytelling market?
I think it's really lovely to capture us in the most authentic way. In terms of the languages, the blend of the English and the vernacular, the locations that are used in terms of where Jesse's character lands up in the beginning when they dream, whichever dream they're dreaming. And I also find that the costume, the way we're dressed, the way we're styled is quite true to us. So it's almost giving the world a very accurate representation of us. Something that is not made up and kind of curated and interpreted by someone else, but just us, by us, which I'm really happy about that.
Yeah.
I think some of the stuff was shot quite in a human time. That area, so I think that was quite interesting that they also chose that location to shoot some of the scenes. So it's quite good.
Yeah.
The same question.
Okay, we can move on. We can move on, and I'd also like to adapt it for yourself and Tatasilo as well. What level of research did you guys have to do in terms of your characters, and what are some of the interesting things that you had particularly found out while doing the research for your characters?
Well, I play a person who suffers with the dementia. And and this is actually was the very first time that I really did some research, having to play a role. In fact, my performance was actually fed more by what I saw Anthony Hopkins do in The Farm, and he pulls out an amazing performance. But yeah, reading that, and I'm reading about dementia and seeing Anthony Hopkins' performance, and I think one of the things that I actually played on is that, when you're an actor and you try, on stage, I actually incorporated that kind of aspect, as if like, when I actually get lost, it's one of the when an actor drives, because you just blank, you know what I mean?
Then you go have strawberry ice cream.
Exactly.
That's gorgeous. And I love the way that the Tatasilo put that. And for me, I'd like to actually thank my child for it. I feel like as a performer, when your life changes, it affects how you perform. So obviously, when we shot this, I think my child was about about 4, and playing Didi's mother, where she has to be the protector, help her, foresee her future, that you might need a certain skill, and the fact that she had to genuinely be there for her, dead or alive, to keep her memory had to stay alive, whether she was, I don't know if you get me, so she had to make sure that she cements her presence in her child. So training her to protect herself, talking to her, all the messages that she's been saying to her, over and over, those are cemented in her head. And I feel like it was very important to play that, to nurture, that kind of moment. Because I played with the young Didi, her name again, Khunou. She was incredible, so, and then also seeing it develop when I have to now play with Didi as now she's older. So that was great for me, and I think it's the mother, being a mother, helped me nurture those moments, and it really helped, because I'm imagining myself having to nurture Ulwandle going forward. She has to now be able to protect, Luna will, I don't want to say defend herself, but you know what I mean? She has to understand what life is about, and I feel like it's life skills, and I feel a mother is good at, it's almost like it's a duty of ours to be able to impart that knowledge and that nurturing and that love. And this is what I feel, this is what I feel I had to go through for my character, for it to make sense and for it to be real.
Amazing. Gareth, in terms of, when you're in the writing room and as a writing team, what influences your writing process, and in terms of structuring and pacing of a series? Because I can imagine that's not an easy task to do, to master pacing and structuring. So can you just talk to us more about that?
Yeah, sure. Look, I think the biggest challenge really for any TV series is pacing, just to keep people interested. So I think the lovely thing is it's a collaboration. So I might be the head writer, but it's certainly the likes of Nick and my partner Fred and Phil as well. There's lots of collaboration, lots of notes. Because as the lead writer per se, you can't often see your own issues, your own mistakes. You have to get out of your own way and take some very, very good advice. So I think the biggest challenge is pacing, and then just making sure that these very talented people have good enough material for them to really kind of come alive. And as I say, we couldn't be happier with this amazing, talented bunch of actors.
Yeah. And last question for the two gentlemen. I just want to know, what would you guys like the audience to take? What would you guys like to be the key takeaway for the audiences after watching In Your Dreams?
For me, I just think it's like a well product. I think it's when I'm watching it, I didn't feel like, sometimes there's this thing where you're like, when people say you're watching a South African product, it's almost like the expectations are supposed to be lower than an American or international product in performance, or the way it's shot, or the way it's edited, or whatever. And it really frustrates me. I hate that, because I do think South Africa has world-class talent in every division of filmmaking, from actors to filmmakers. And when I watch this, it makes me feel proud to say this is something I can proudly say stands up on the well standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just want people to enjoy it, and I want people to be inspired. I want them to look at it, think differently, think out the box, and just it's something different. It's not your normal TV that comes out of South Africa, and I just hopefully people like it and they take to it.
Awesome. Guys, thank you so much. You guys are all amazing. And congratulations, and I hope we're getting a season 2.
Yeah.
Awesome.